Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a talk through slash couple reviews on some bronzing powders and how to use them. So pretty much I'm going to just be talking about drugstore bronzers, which is great because it's more affordable, so you don't have to worry about, going out to Sephora or anything like that and buying, $20–$30 bronzer. You definitely could find these in any drugstore, and this is just pretty much the basics on how to, pretty much find the hollows of your cheeks and which bronzers and why they're best for certain occasions and things like that. So first off, I want to show you the bronzers that I'm going to be talking about, and I have three. I have the Sunny. This is from NYC. I have an e.l.f. Bronzing Duo. It's a contouring blush and bronzing palette, and it looks like that. I did do a separate review, so I'll definitely leave the links down below. But this one comes with a brush, or not a brush, a blushing powder and a bronzing powder, which is this one. And then I'm also going to be talking about the Pop Beauty, which is one of my favorites, and it's the Sun-Kissed Bronzer in Secret Sunshine. And it's just a brick bronzing palette, and it's just all one color, but each one has its own purpose. So first off, I wanted to, show you guys where the areas are and what's best to use, and how to contour if you're new to the whole contouring field and things like that. So pretty much contouring is taking away or bringing back stuff that you want to hide, and then when you do the highlighting and things like that, that's just bringing it forward. So with the bronzing powder, you use a couple shades darker than your natural skin color or whatever foundation you're using to bring or hide anything that you don't want to see. So if you have a fuller face, or you feel like you don't have any cheekbones or anything like that, or prominent cheekbones, what you do is you find the hollows of your cheeks. And the easiest way to find it is you can, always feel with your hands or things like that. But the easiest way to find it is doing the fishy face. So pretty much it's just going like this. And then wherever that area is sunken in, that's where your cheekbones are. And that's where you want to contour. So pretty much you can use like a powder brush, a blush brush, or something like this that's a little bit dense but narrow at the same time. And you take your powder and you go like that. You find the hollow, and you just pretty much, you want to start from your hairline, is right here, and then where your eye starts or ends, pretty much stop right there. Because if you go right here, it's gonna make you age, make you look a little bit older than what you are. With older people, their skin starts to look a little bit more aged. So pretty much you just want to keep it at that general area from right here to the end of your eye, and then just contour. So if you want the more prominent cheekbones and things like that, there's three types of bronzers that you can use. And for beginners, it's definitely nice to use a matte one. Now this is the NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I believe it's like $2 to $3 depending on which drugstore you get it, Walmart, Target, and things like that. But this one's a nice natural bronzing powder that's not too orange or too brown, so it's not going to look like you got punched or anything like that, and it's not going to make you look like you got a bad fake tan. It's really just a nice natural powder. And if you're definitely new to the contouring, it's nice to use something like this. It pretty much takes a couple of times to build it up, so you can't really make a mistake. Like if you grab a little bit too much on your brush the first time, you don't have to worry about it looking like just a dark patch right here. This is what it looks like. It's pretty natural. It's definitely has more brown undertones than orange, which is nice because it's going to look more natural, if anything. And that's what it looks like on my hand. It has that nice, shadow illusion, so it's, great if you want to go for those natural days. Now what you can do is you take it with your brush, and you can do the three finger method or the W method or whatever. You pretty much take your fingers, and you can go like that to where your hollows are, your jaw, and then your temple. So wherever your fingers, are placed, that's where you want to contour. So you take a brush like this, and this brush is designed for more precision. If you want it a little bit more natural, then you take a fluffier brush. So pretty much you just dip it, and then take off the excess, and then find the hollows of your cheeks right here, and then you just go like this. Go to the temples where your finger was, and then your jawline. Now that gives you your general guideline. What you want to do is take a fluffy brush and then just buff it out but you can use this one as well and just give your skin a little bit more color and definition. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one's a little bit more slimmer than the other side. And you can always, you know, add more. Like, it's your personal preference. And then, you know, this side barely has any. And what I like about the whole shadowing and contouring is that it literally hides anything that you don't want to be seen. So you can go to your jawline and make that a little bit more intense. As you can see from here and here, you can barely tell that I have a jaw. And then in here it's a little bit more, you know, structured. And then you just do the whole 3 thing again. And then back to your temple. Now, if you have a problem or worry that your nose is a little bit too big, you can take a brush like this and you want to make sure that it's a thin line, just because it'll bring this forward and hide this. If you were to bronze your whole nose, it just looks bad. So pretty much you just go to where your natural line is and then just draw a couple lines and blend it out. But if you wanted it more precise, you could take a small eyeshadow brush and just, you know, make that super straight and as small as you want. But I'm just doing, you know, the general. And then, you know, always go back to your temples. But the next bronzer that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the e.l.f. And this is a dupe for the NARS Laguna. So if you are wanting to get the NARS Laguna but can't cough up the, I believe, $42 that it is for the bronzer, if it's 42 or 24, I get them mixed up sometimes. But you can definitely get this one because it's a great alternative. But that's what it looks like, and you have a couple bronze, a nice size palette, and then you have the blush, so you can, you know, use them together. But this one is definitely a more intense bronzing powder. It's definitely more on the brown side with undertones of orange, and it has just a little bit of gold reflex. So if you wanted to, you know, have a more prominent contour but wanted some reflex or some glowing essence to it, this is a nice one, just because it's not 100% matte and it reflects in a nice way. So this is just, you know, pretty much the same thing, just darker. And then, you know, you do have the sheen of it, so you can grab light. So that's what that looks like. As you can tell, this is the e.l.f. one, and it's way darker than this one right here, the NYC. So you can definitely, you know, play it off in a way that you can do a light hand and it'll be a shadow, but it's just pretty much a more bronzing powder. This definitely has more reflexes, but I don't know if you guys can see that. But this one's definitely more, you know, intense, and I love how it, you know, makes the face look and how it reflects the light. And then, you know, it's just pretty much the same contouring steps, just darker. And then you have the Pop Beauty, which is 100%, it doesn't have any glitters or anything like that, but it does have a lot of shimmer in it, but they're super, super small. So the best way I can describe it is if you just got off the beach and you, your face was tanned and you have that natural glowing look, that's exactly what this is. This is just like the sun, like the beach sun in a compact. So if you wanted that bronzy, beach look, if you wanted that glow the way the beach gives you when you're, you know, freshly off the beach, get this one, just because it does have more shimmer in it and it will grab light, so it makes your face look a little bit more dewy and glow, you just pretty much like a glow in a brick. And this one is definitely more golden undertone than brown, because I don't know if you can tell from this one is definitely way more brown. It's more like a closer to not a mud color, because I don't want to make it gross, but it has the more of the brown. This one has more of like a bronzy gold, which is reflecting, it reflects the light in a better way, pretty much. So let me just do a quick swatch for you guys, and that's this one right here. And I don't know if you can tell, but in person it's definitely way more, it has way more of a sheen. It reminds me of the Benefit What's Up. If you ever seen that, how it gives the glow, that's exactly what this one is, just in a bronzing. So this one you can dust on your collarbone, all over your face, to give that nice, you know, pop of color and the glow. Or you can do this in the 3 method, which gives you more of that sun-kissed, literally, like the sun was just in here. So those are, you know, different types of bronzing powders to use, and you know how to use them. You have the matte, the the shimmer one, which has more of the reflective particles in there, and then you have like that semi-matte, which is more of the Laguna. So it just depends on your occasion if you want a natural or more glamorous type of bronzing powder. There's 3 different types, and they're all drugstore. So I hope this video was informative and, you know, helped you in any way. I would love to see you guys in my next video, and if you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, please leave it down in the comment bar, and I'll definitely have a link to my videos, the separate reviews that I did, and you know where to buy these products in the description bar. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.